Arlie now is on the team. And so, and we got a lot better when Arlie joined the team. You know, I didn't know Sean well, but anybody that would choose Mary as a life partner is top shelf for me. And then all you have to do is see this room, be a part of this room, and watch the slide presentation. And now I see why on Facebook the wedding in Florida was described as epic. And what was the other? Was it?
Yes,
Best night ever.
Unforgettable, epic. You know, we don't need any more information than that. But clearly, Sean and Mary have a ton of support and friends here. I'm a first-generation Irishman, and deep in the Irish culture is a sense that death is inevitable. And so why dwell on it too much? And that when life ends, you celebrate the life. And part of it is to help your friends and your family avoid the pain of a public funeral. And I have got to believe that Sean is looking down on this right now and saying, well done. This is exactly what he wanted. So you all know Mary from family, from Des Moines, from different positions, leadership positions she's had. She is now the U.S. President for United Way Worldwide. And you won't be surprised that she is rocking and rolling it. Every single member of the executive management team from United Way Worldwide is here. And Mary, this was, as I said to you on Friday, it was not planned. There's very little we plan well. So just organically, every one of Mary's colleagues changed their travel plans to get to Des Moines. And when we looked up, they were all here. And that's a testament, Mary, to the respect that your colleagues have for you, the love that your colleagues have for you. I've met, this room feels unbelievably familiar. I know so many people in the room, but those of you I don't know, it feels the same. Love and support and a sense of community in this room. Mary, you obviously have unbelievable numbers of friends, a very large family, your sister, your brothers. You know, I was talking to the Four Horsemen, your brothers back there. There's nobody coming through that gauntlet without their permission. So we know that you're loved and supported way beyond us. But we want you to know that the demonstration of your entire team being here, folks from other United Ways all over the country, the United Way here in Central Iowa being here, is know that this is our demonstration of that we've got our arms around you in love and support. And may Sean rest in peace, and let his life live on through all of you in this room. It's fantastic to be here. I'm sorry for your loss. We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. So I am going to speak next on behalf of all these beautiful people that are my cousins. And then we're going to invite Mary up to speak. And if anyone else has anything that they would love to add or say a few words about Sean, please do come up after, and we'd love to have you share those. In true hilarity fashion, Uncle Sean, if you were fortunate enough to be part of his life, you definitely knew his generosity and his hilarity. I think that those are two very fair words to describe him. Hilarious is my favorite one, but I'll start with the generosity one. Can I show a raise of hands of anyone who might have got a helping hand, some advice, a car? I think probably everyone. The dealership guys are like, what? No, absolutely. That is his MO, 1000%. I called him for everything. I think that everyone in here could attest to the same on multiple occasions. And hilarity, I will spend just a little bit more time on, share an embarrassing story about myself as well. And that is that, Uncle Sean was known for an infamous giggle. The giggle was amazing and filled every room. And beyond that, he also had an incredible knack of giving everyone nicknames, of which I was not spared. And I think many of us in this room have a nickname from Sean, Mary included. And he lovingly called me Franken Arlie, as in Frankenstein, because I share the same gorgeous toes as my aunt. And when that name became a little more unpopular than most, obviously, he called me Arliekins, which Kins, Mary, and Sean have called me since I was born. I was bestowed his amazing generosity when I bought my first car. Paid for it myself, which was a very exciting time. And I was so proud of it that I got Arliekins on my license plate, as one does, right, obviously. Super low-key, and no one would ever know it was me in this awesome car. And I have a picture that I sent to him as a thank you that also haunts me, where I'm in a lime green dress. But he loved me regardless of my fashion choices and license plate vanity forms. He was just that kind of guy who kept that picture in his office, has pictures of all of us in his office, and was just a phenomenal person to always have around. Uncle Sean was fun-loving and generous. He always leapt into action at a drop of a hat, and he never missed an opportunity, even in the smallest ways, to help you out. He loved all of us so deeply, and I'm so happy to have all of us here sharing our love for him and Mary today. I know that there will be a void, but I have confidence that the love that he instilled for all of us will be forever fueling. Thank you.
So I want my nieces and nephews to stay up here. So first, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone for taking time out of what I know are very busy schedules to be here to honor Sean and the amazing man that he was. Jan Gabus, the Gabus family that are here, Sean was honored to play his role to represent your family. He loved Charles. They were like Mutt and Jeff, but they loved each other. And for him to play the role he did for your auto group was a true honor. So thank you for making the flight in to be here today, and to all of those with the Gabus Automotive Group. Most of you know Sean had a hard work ethic. He worked 6 days a week, and he loved what he did. And he loved what he did because of the people at Gabus Automotive Group. He loved the people he worked with. And so to all of you who are here today, please do know that he came home and talked about you as individuals and your families and what was important to you and what your priorities were, and that's what lit him up when he could talk about the individuals that he worked with at Gabus Automotive Group. I also want to thank Sean's lifelong friends. They were his groomsmen, and they're here today. So to Mike, to Doug, and to Dave, who made the trip up. The picture of our wedding is hanging in our bedroom. And then to see you here today, and for you that used to paddle out with him in Florida and surf, to bring the surfboard here today, just meant the world to me. So thank you for being here. I also want to thank my family. We have a big Irish Catholic family, and we have 4 generations here today. My nieces and nephews, who Sean loved immensely and would do anything for. It means the world that so many of you came in, and we have great nieces and nephews that are here. And my Aunt Ruth and Uncle Lou, who are also here, my mom's sister. You can't miss her. The Irish one back there. For you to make the trip in means the world, so thank you. Thank you to the family. You know, Sean and I learned a lot from my parents. My parents were married over 60 years, and in March we would have celebrated our 25th year. And I remember one time as my parents passed their 60th year, and my mom said something to my dad, and my dad said, "Well, I didn't know that." And my mom said, "Well, you think I tell you everything all at once?" And so Sean picked up on that, and on occasion, after 20, 22 years, he'd say, "Oh, you think I tell you everything all at once?" So my parents had great influence on our marriage and their demonstration of what it was to be married. So I'm definitely thinking of them tonight. Some of you may not know, but Sean had heart issues since his early 20s. I remember when we were dating, and this is when they had answering machines. You probably don't know what that is, but we had answering machines. And Sean called me one day and he said, "Yeah, can you call me back at phone number bed 2?" Like, what? So he muscled through a lot of those, but unfortunately those heart issues is what took him. But you know, he was such a strong individual. He was such a kind individual. Everyone that I talked to talked about his spirit of giving. And you know, Sean made his entire career in the automotive industry. He was a car guy, and he was truly a car guy. The thing that gave him the most joy was when he could help someone get into their first car, when he could help someone get into a car they didn't think they could have. And I've got to tell you that there are several times when I'm in the community and I have people come up to me and tell me about something generous and gracious that Sean did that I never knew a thing about. And I know that is going to carry on for years and years to come, that I'm going to have people come up to me and say, "Sean Sellers did X for me," and never said a word about it. That is the thing that I most admire about him, and that I will carry in my soul as I go forward to honor him. So thank you all again for being here. If anyone has anything they would like to say about Sean, I know we all have so many memories, some hilarious, some meaningful, but if anyone would like to say anything about Sean, we would welcome you to come up and do that now.
Excellent. With that, we invite all of you to, as Sean would want, drink up, eat up, cheers up, and thank you again for coming and supporting our family during this time. And we hope that everyone has a blessed evening, and keep Sean and Mary in your thoughts and prayers as we move forward. Thank you.